Hi, friends. Welcome to the Secrets of a Witch podcast with me, Sabrina Scott. I have a really short but sweet episode for you today. And this is one of my true secrets for happiness and just leading a good life. And the secret is compliment strangers randomly, without wanting or hoping for anything in return. Whatever complimentary thought jumps in your head, just let it out. Whether that is, oh my God, your makeup is so beautiful, you look so good today. I said that one time to a medical secretary and I could tell she was like so shocked, and it clearly made her day. And I think we just need to normalize giving compliments to other people in a genuine, wholehearted way, in a way that it's clear that we're not asking for a compliment back. So I believe that true compliments, it shouldn't be about like quid pro quo. You compliment me, I compliment you, blah, blah, blah. Whenever I give you a compliment, you know that I want one back. No, that's not the vibe. Normalize complimenting other people for no reason, just because you believe it. Tell someone their hairstyle is awesome. Tell them, hey, I really love your shoes, or that bag is really, really cute, or hey, your style is so good. You just have a really fun, cool look. I love your aesthetic. Awesome. Do it. Show genuine appreciation to people, especially strangers. Someone opens the door for you, look them in the eye and say, thank you so much. Smile genuinely. Yesterday I was at the grocery store and there was some green things in the display. But to be honest, they all looked kind of dingy, or they were close to being expired, or they just looked a bit limp. And so I found an employee and I asked hey, I would love to get some arugula, but there's not many left and they all look kind of sad. Do you know if there's any in the back? And there's an older gentleman and he was like, well, I don't think we have any organic ones. And I was like, that's okay. I don't need organic. I was just hoping for some arugula with a further away expiry date. He's like, I'll be right back. So I ended up sitting there and kind of waiting around, and he's taking a long time, but I just am present, chill, just enjoy the moment of not really doing anything. A few minutes later, this older guy comes back with this massive cart full of arugula and strawberries. And I was so shocked. I was like, wow, that is a lot of fresh arugula. And so he started to unpack them, and I was like, do you mind if I just take one off the top? And he was like, no, go for it. And I looked him in the eye and I said, thank you so much for getting more for me. That is incredibly kind of you to go back and do that. And you could tell he got a little bit bashful. You don't think he expected such an effusive compliment. And he was like, oh yeah, don't worry about it. Of course. And I told him, have a really lovely weekend, because it was Friday when I did that, had that interaction. And you can tell he got a little bit bashful, wow, I'm probably not used to being complimented so much. People probably just, take their thing and grunt at him and don't really give him the time of day. And maybe that's not true. Maybe people do. But it cost me nothing to be kind. It cost me nothing to be maybe a little bit over the top in my appreciation. But you know what? If I could have a positive impact on someone else's day, then for me, that's totally worth the extra slight effort of being a little bit more effusive in my appreciation. One thing I think it's important to remember is you never know what someone else is going through. You have no idea. Most people don't share most of their stuff with others, and especially a total stranger at the grocery store or a total stranger medical secretary. I have no idea what's going on in her family and her personal relationships. I have no idea what's going on with her health. I have no idea what's going on with her family situation, etc. And I do really believe that small kindnesses from others, from strangers that don't want anything from us, don't need anything from us, they're not trying to be manipulative and get something, genuine kindness can really improve someone's day. It can give people the faith in humanity again. It can make people feel appreciated. It can make people feel beautiful. It can make people feel like positive. And I think we all have the power to create a little bit more positivity, a little bit more optimism, a little bit more hope in the lives of other people. And I think part of the way we can do that is through randomly complimenting random strangers without an ulterior motive. Like, don't ask for their number. Like, just give a genuine compliment with a smile and go along with your day. And remember that you're not doing it to make yourself feel good. You're not even necessarily doing it to make that person feel good. It's about sharing something positive, showing appreciation, as it's the right thing to do, in my opinion. It's the ethical thing to do. And I think that stuff carries more weight than we think it does. Do I spend every moment of every day complimenting everyone that I meet? No. Like, I moved my bag so someone could sit next to me on the streetcar the other day, and someone said thank you, and I didn't acknowledge that. I was not in the mood. So am I a bundle of joy 24/7? Absolutely not. I don't expect you to be either. But when I am in that space of happiness and joy and just positivity, I do make sure to share that with other people in these small little ways. So I think it matters. So my challenge for you, give a random stranger a compliment, something that you mean. If you like something they're wearing, if you think their hair looks really cool, if you love their lipstick, if you think their dog is like fucking cool looking, if someone's really nice to you, like your local barista put a smile on your face, like, say thank you. Compliment somebody and see what happens. See how you feel, see how they feel. Just be genuine, be authentic, be real. And I think you'll probably notice that the more you do that, the more it will come back to you. And I don't think we should do this just because it will come back to us. Obviously, I think we should do the right thing to do, spread kindness. But it probably will, because once we vibrate on that frequency, we do tend to attract more positive energy to us. So that's all for today, my friends. I just want to leave you with that little juicy tidbit. It sounds cheesy, and this is the kind of advice I definitely used to roll my eyes at a decade ago. But as I have learned more things, as I have grown up, as I have healed a lot of my trauma, this is the kind of thing that brings a smile to my face, and it is the kind of thing I'm spending my time thinking about. Cheesy, yes. Awesome, also yes. This has been the Secrets of a Witch podcast with me, Sabrina Scott. If you love this podcast, please give me a 5-star rating. Please leave a review. Please share this podcast with your friends, anyone that you think would get something out of it or would enjoy it. You can check out more about me at sabrinamscott.com. You can say hi on Instagrams at sabrinamscott. You can check out my clothing line at shopsabrinamscott.com. And I will catch y'all on the flip side. Bye.